Awakenings, part of the Rise Radio Network where advice meets action.
We're here to spark your growth, lift your spirit, and help you crush your potential.
Rise awakening, hear the call. Through the static, we break the wall. Your station, your voice, where dreams awaken in life. Rise awakening, now is the time.
Rise Awakenings, let's rise together.
Feel the hum beneath your skin, a pulse of light, let it begin. The night dissolves, the day will spin. Rise awakenings, hear the call. Through the static, we break the wall. Your station, your voice, where dreams awaken. Climb, rise awakenings, now is the time. these awakenings. Now is the time.
Life is a journey, one that doesn't stop. Sitting at the bottom, always reaching for the top. Clarity and music, lessons from the heart. Words of wisdom flow, guiding where to start. The raven, wolf and the moon, bringing dark into light. Messengers of truth, guiding through the night. Tapping into energy, going with the flow, sharing all the messages that you need to know. Conquer worries, raising joy, fearing thoughts that will subside, hearing all the heart through the music they provide. The raven, wolf and the moon, bringing dark into light. Messengers of truth, guiding through the night. Take a pause, feel the beat, rest your mind, tap your feet, open your heart, soul is bleed. Now the sun will rise, feel free. Listen to the sound, the raven, wolf and the moon, bringing dark into light. Messengers of truth, guiding through the night. Tapping into energies, going with the flow, sharing all the messages that you need to know. Tapping into energy, going with the flow, sharing all the messages that you need to know. Conquer worries, raising joy, fearing thoughts that will subside, hearing all the heart, the music they provide. The raven, wolf and the moon, bringing dark into light. Messengers of truth, guiding through the night. Take a pause, rest your mind, open your heart. When the soul is bleed, know the sun will rise. When the spirit feels weak, listen to the sound.
Happy February and welcome to the Messengers. It's Essence.
It's us Aquarians here in February.
Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Did you know? Did you guys know? You know what?
Don't
Somebody
tell 'em.
don't tell them. I'm gonna tell them anyway. I'm sorry. You can't stop me. Actually, you could, but I'll just unmute and say it again. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Yesterday was her birthday. It was.
She's old as fuck now. There. That
No,
probably was
she's
the
not.
fastest we ever dropped an F-bomb on the show, but you know.
It might be. Might be. Could be. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah.
I'm 60 and I'm proud. You know what? 60's fabulous.
It is fabulous.
Right.
And she looks fabulous.
Thank you.
So happy birthday to my co-founder. And I know you got something to say to us.
Yeah, well, hey there. Just gonna scooch in here real quick. Don't mind me. To gently remind everyone, because some folks get confused, and that's okay. Bless their little hearts. This content is shared under Section 107 of the Copyright of 1976, which allows for fair use for purposes like criticism, commentary, teaching, scholarship, and research. Oh, real cool. All very legal. That means any copyrighted material referenced here is used in transformative and a lawful way, with absolutely no intention of infringement, even if it feels upsetting to some people. And feelings do matter. They just don't override federal law, God bless them. All right, if that's hard to accept, maybe step outside for a minute and appreciate this darling little snow god sprinkled everywhere. It's real clarifying. Clears the sinuses and the misunderstandings. So anyway, fair use applies. The law stands. Winter is precious. And if you're still bothered, well, bless your heart. It must be cold out there without any comprehension. Oh, shit.
I don't know who you think you're talking to.
Wait.
But winter snow is not precious, boo.
Oh, is it not? I'm so sorry.
Did Papa get a haircut? No.
No, I did actually. That's what's funny is I literally cut 4 inches off my hair and you can't even tell. I mean, it's that long in the trash can. It curls more when it's I don't know.
It doesn't have all that weight to keep it straight. Maybe that's my problem.
Did you see?
Anyway,
did you see? I want to point out behind me these beautiful little twinkle lights that I got. This is my birthday present to myself because I love Reverend D's. But they got here literally 15 minutes before the show started. I had to run down to the mailbox and run back up, and he bet me that I could not get them up before we started. And just FYI, they're up.
And as it gets darker outside, the stars will come out.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be falling slowly.
Yes. Oh, Lord. Just got that.
We have my bestie. We have my bestie, Sparkling She-Wolf, also known as D-Lane67 over on Smule. And Texas Frets opening up with Falling Slowly. And then we're going to close up the set with Amelia, the OG herself, with Isaac McKern singing Jealous. So, what say we get to play?
Let's go play, man.
Bye-bye.
I don't know you, but I want you all the more for that. Words fall through me and always fool me, and I can't react.
And games that never amount to more than their worth will play themselves out. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You make it now. go back, and moods that take me and erase me, and I'm painted black. And you have suffered enough and war with yourself. It's time that you won. Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. And raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You've made it now. Falling slowly, sing your melody. I'll sing it I paid the cost too late. Now you're gone.
I'm jealous of the rain that falls upon your skin. It's closer than my hands have been.
I'm jealous of the rain. I'm jealous of the wind that ripples through your clothes. It's closer than your shadow. Oh, I'm jealous of the wind.
'Cause I wished you the best of all this world could give.
And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive.
But I always thought you'd come back and tell me all you found was
heartbreak and misery.
It's hard for me to say.
I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me. Jealous of the nights that I don't spend without you. I'm wondering who you lay next to. Oh, I'm jealous of the nights.
I'm jealous of the love that wasn't here, gone for someone else to share.
Oh, I'm jealous of the love
'cause I wish you the best of all this world could give.
And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive. I always thought you'd come back, tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery. It's hard for me to say
I'm jealous of the way
you're happy without me.
as I
As I sink in the sand,
watch you slip
through my hands. Oh, as I die here another day. 'Cause all I do is cry behind this smile. I wish you the best of all this world could give.
And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive.
But I always thought you'd come back, tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery.
It's hard for me to say
I'm jealous of the way
you're happy without me.
it's hard for me to say
I'm jealous of the way.
happy without me.
Wow. Amelia 904 and Isaac McKern with Jealous. Looks like it looks like it got to you.
That's one hell of a heartbreaking song right there.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
I felt that one in my toes, man.
Yeah, I heard a couple lines in the first I think the first verse, and I looked over and I was like, uh-huh.
You knew it was going to get me, didn't you?
Uh-huh. I did. And you know, I have to say that I love listening to Amelia sing with everybody she sings with, but I think that my favorite coupling is when she sings with Isaac.
Yeah, that was beautiful. In fact, both those songs need to be awakened. They were gorgeous.
I can do that. I have quite the list to catch up on.
That was amazing.
Yeah, it truly was. And unfortunately, Miss Amelia is still on hiatus due to some reconstruction going on in her life, literally. So hopefully by beginning of March, we will be hearing fresh shows of Unplugged and Rewind over on Rise Radio. But for now, we have Rewind again, or The Rewind, I'm sorry, and Unplugged again. Come on, Micah, you made up the titles. Remember them. Anyway, but those will be at the usual times over on Zeno. So check those out. Go join the chat. Have a nice remembrance of shows that were before. Now, speaking of before that amazing duet, we had Falling Slowly with Sparkling She-Wolf and Texas Fret. Wow.
I was so lost in that song. Jonathan's in the airport. Jonathan's trying to say hi, and I'm just like, sorry, didn't even know there was a chat anymore. I was, and thank you for the birthday wish, Jonathan. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was what a gut wrenching open.
Damn.
Sorry, not sorry.
Get it out of the way early, man.
Oh, there's more.
You know what's funny is I didn't look at the list before I chose the song that I'm singing at the end, and damn,
Which I still have to upload.
Oh, thanks for reminding you that yeah, it's gonna fit right in. Whew. Damn.
I guess we'll close the way we started. All right, I'm gonna make, yeah.
Time for me to go away, isn't it?
It's time for you to go away for just a little bit.
Okay.
Bye. Now, anybody who has been in one of my TikTok rooms, well, you won't be anymore, but that's another story. But you'll recognize this deck as the one that slaps. They call it the Law of Attraction Oracle. So that's what we'll be hearing from tonight. And we're going to start off with a reversed perspective. Limited thinking may be holding you back. Open yourself to new viewpoints and possibilities. You've been seeing things a certain way for a long time. Meanwhile, you feel like nothing is changing. And if it is, you keep wondering why you didn't see it when it happened. Perhaps holding on to the perspectives you've always fallen back on kept the imagination and perception from seeing what was actually in front of you the whole time. Change your perspective on what is, and you'll open the doors to what could be. Then we have determination reversed. Wavering commitment may be delaying progress. Renew your dedication to your goal. It's no surprise that this would follow perspective, because if you have the perception that something isn't going to work, then the determination you could have won't be there. What if what you wanted just took a little more effort to achieve, but was plagued with limiting beliefs, holding you in a stalemate from reaching them? I mean, without the right perception, finding the determination can be meaningless. And then it's followed up with reverse momentum. You might be feeling stuck. Shift your approach and regain momentum with small steps. Well, this is becoming like a story that's building one step at a time, slow and steady. But if your perception is off and determination wavering, how in the bloody hell can you expect to have any momentum behind getting started? Or even continuing, for that matter. The word struck suggests that something is immobile, unmoving. Makes one think about a good adhesive to keep things together. And the times when it was applied to the wrong surface, causing pieces to be glued. And the only way to get them apart is with slow and steady movement or the correct solvent. Then we have efficiency, also reversed. Overworking or wasted energy may be slowing progress. Refocus on what matters. While you've been trying to fit pieces of a puzzle together that just don't fit and getting more and more frustrated with the lack of momentum, you kept looking at something that could have been more efficient to spend your time on. Some distractions are necessary so you can learn what you needed to in order to move forward. But far too often, what you actually needed was to walk away from the insanity-driven repetitions of expecting a different outcome. What matters? Can you see it? Is it near? Or do you literally have to walk away from what you've been piecing together in order to get to what you need? Then we have awakening. Fear of change may be keeping you asleep to your true potential. Embrace the awakening process. This is what lies beneath most perceptive determinations, causing momentum to lack efficiency. Quite a mouthful to keep up with the rest of the messages. But fear of change is a motivational tool that we use most often when it comes to getting to where we could be. Release the fear. You actually make more room for everything else to happen. Sure, change is scary because it means that many things will be unfamiliar, but there can be excitement in that too. Awakening can be like bathtub crayons, drawing all over the walls, making a mess, splashing around, playing. But that mess can be cleaned up with ease. Embrace the creativity and be messy. Has to be better than what you've been experiencing. Then we have empowerment. External influences may be draining your power. Reclaim control of your decisions. Sticking with the bathtub crayons, you might hear voices from the past where you were told not to make a mess. Stay inside the lines, as it were. Remember that your vision is yours. Your journey is yours. Your motivation is yours. You might be influenced by someone you watch, an article you read, a social media post. It's the what you do with it that matters, how personally you take it. If it becomes the reason that you do something, then embrace that regardless of which side of the conversation it points to. If it drains you, then recognize it. If it empowers you, embrace it. And finally, wisdom reversed. Doubt or external noise may be clouding your wisdom. Return to your inner knowing and trust your intuition. Years ago, after being bombarded with information, I asked for it to be paused because it was causing my mind to be too busy. What I didn't realize then was that a simple statement I made was part of the key to understanding what wisdom meant. I know what I need to know, when I need to know it, and how. When you quiet the external noise that is replayed in your head long enough, you can begin to hear the internal wisdom that's been quietly calling to you. And everything mentioned before in this reading will truly begin to make sense because you're listening. What?
I heard every word. Nasty words to you in the chat, but you didn't see them.
I saw.
I know.
I see now. Oh, those words. Okay. Sorry, I had to scroll up to see those words.
Yes, that word.
And I expected to see those words or hear them.
Mm-hmm. No. Wow. Okay. Well.
And this is why everybody who has ever gotten a reading from those feels slapped, whether I slap the camera or not.
Yeah, you can see that.
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry.
Thank you for giving the look. You're welcome, Bumblegins. Because I know she was feeling it too.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Look what
but did I
to me.
Look what I did to you? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But did I tell you guys that yesterday was her birthday?
Stop.
It seems so far away.
It does.
Right? One more time with Lawrence BRT, this time with Nikki. We're going to hear yesterday once again. And then we're going to close up the set with Melwave and Condi singing Somewhere Only We Know.
Okay, you skipped a set.
Did I really?
Yeah, because that's why
I scrolled up. See, I was so proud of that yesterday comment. Okay, sorry guys, that's coming up in the next set. That's not this.
That's why I said what you've done to me. And plus, this is one of my favorite songs. I'm going to be crying probably into the next song because This song is one of those songs that every time I hear it, this is what I want. It's like if I could just tell my future guy, if there is one, this. I want to hear it.
And make sure you sing it to me.
Yes, sing it to me for real. Even if you can't sing, or at least dance with it.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing I don't get paid for this show yet.
Yet. I don't know who you think's going to pay you.
Then I can screw up for free.
Oh.
Anyway, look what you've done to me. Mish and Bubba Fett 73 coming up with that one. We'll get to yesterday in the next set. And then we're going to close up with Call on Me from Melwave and Kick of Darkness. Yes, Melwave, you're back-to-back sets. There you go. You know now. Anyway, let's get to the music before I find another way to make myself look like an ass.
Hope they never end this song. This can take us all night long.
Looked at the moon and I felt blue. Then I looked again and I saw you.
Eyes like fire in the night. Bridges burning with their light.
Now I want to spend the whole night through. And honey, yes, I'd like to spend it on you. Thank you.
C'est là où les videurs deviennent gentils, même avec les gens qui font peur et sont pas beaux la nuit. Ces pieds qui collent me donnent le sentiment qu'il faut qu'on donne maintenant. Quand dans la boîte c'est moi, t'étais pas là, que c'est bientôt les lacs du Connemara. Je tente de danser pour plus penser, mais penser le passé.
Je fais comme si j'avais l'habitude de tout ça. Je lasse la solitude sans toi.
Call on me,
brother.
I should let it be
over. Every high, every low, they will come, then they'll go. To feel alive, you gotta take the blows, you know. So call on me,
please,
brother. It is the nights when I'm drunk that it hits most. Feels like it opens a door I was keeping closed. It comes in waves and then it settles. Say it will end, but I know it won't. I've been in a rightness, God, yes, since you left me here alone. Every time your name gets brought up, I get caught up with the tears that will overflow.
Je fais comme si j'avais l'habitude de tout ça. Je la sens la solitude sans toi. Oh,
call on me, brother. I should let it be over. Every high, every low, they will come and they'll go. To feel alive, you gotta take the blows, you know. So call on me, brother.
Comme si j'avais l'habitude de tout ça.
Je lasse la solitude sans toi. So you should call on me, brother. I should let it be over. Every high, every low, they will come, they will go. To feel alive, you gotta take the blows, you know. So call on me, please, brother. Whoa, whoa,
whoa. C'est là où les videurs deviennent gentils, même avec les gens qui font peur et sont pas beaux la nuit. Et qui colle me donne le sentiment qu'il faut qu'on dorme maintenant.
Fais comme si j'avais l'habitude de tout ça.
That was awesome.
Does Jamie have any songs in the loop?
One.
Well, he needs.
But I think he needs to have another.
Yeah, he needs to.
Yeah, I know Melwave has a few in the loop, but that was great.
It was so good.
It really was. The timing.
Yeah, the timing, the harmonies were amazing. That was so good. And the other one.
I just wish we could have video in the loop because
I know they were so cute.
I might have a little crush on Jamie.
There might be two of us, but you know. Don't tell his wife.
Yeah, I know. No, I'll tell his wife. I got a crush on your husband.
We'll see. It's all right.
But that's okay. You're safe. You're safe.
It's coming from you. It's okay. It's not so much okay if I do that. It's not the same. Anyway.
No. Well, Melwave's like, well, what about me? Girl, you're beautiful too.
Oh, yeah.
You really are.
You are. Just not my type. Or his. Just facts.
And then before that we had Look What You I can't even. I keep wanting to say that the Swiftie.
No, that wasn't a burn, Jonathan. I was nothing against her at all. It's just that I don't date women, and neither does he. That was the only thing I was saying. That was not meant to be a burn.
I'll buy the voice, but I ain't buying everything else.
Anyway, gosh.
Oh Lord, we opened up the Misfits. Anyway, but before that, we had
Turn
What
for the
You've Done
worst
to
there,
Me.
didn't we?
Yeah, every once in a while,
Yeah. Oh, my favorite song.
We'll blame your birthday anyway. But
there you go. That's it.
Look what they've done to you.
That song would do it to me. I mean, okay, the first time a guy ever dedicates that song to me, I will be jello in his hands. Just saying. Anyway.
And Mish and Bubba Fett 73, that was amazing. And
so beautiful.
Clint, if you're listening anywhere, anytime, come back.
Yeah.
Come back. We miss you.
We do. That voice.
All right.
My turn.
Your turn. I'll come back in a few minutes.
Okay. Bye. Bye. All righty. Let's see where we are today. See how enmeshed we are. All right, guys. We are starting off today with a present energy, which is the Knight of Cups. This is emotional fulfillment, wishes, and self-satisfaction. But also the I'm okay on my own card. You're in a place where you know what you want emotionally and you're no longer willing to settle. Enjoy your independence, but don't confuse self-sufficiency with emotional isolation. It's safe to want more and feel content where you are. All right. The crossing energy is the Six of Pentacles, meaning balance, reciprocity, equal give and take. This is the lesson you're still integrating into love. Past relationships likely lean toward imbalance, you giving more than you received. Stop negotiating your worth. Love should feel mutual, not managed. If effort isn't flowing both ways, that's your answer. All right. Next up, in your subconscious or the root of the issue is the Eight of Cups. The meaning is emotional abandonment, walking away or leaving what once mattered. At your core, you've already left something emotionally, even if part of you still checks the door behind you. Honor the leaving. You didn't walk away because you failed. You walked away because you grew. All right. In the foundation, in the past, we have the Fool. Innocence, leaps of faith, and hopeful beginnings. You once entered love with an open heart and very little armor. Pure belief, pure trust. Don't punish yourself for that innocence. The goal isn't to become guarded. It's to become wise and open. All right. Your conscious goal is the Two of Cups. This is soul level connection, mutual devotion, and emotional equality. This is real love, not chemistry, not intensity, but alignment. Hold this as your standard. Anything that requires convincing, chasing, or proving is not it. All right. In the near future, we have strength. The meaning of this is emotional resilience, soft power, and self-trust. You're stepping into a phase where you no longer have to fight for love. You embody it. Lead with calm confidence, not effort. The right person will meet you without needing to be managed. All right. In you, your inner state, you're at the Eight of Wands. This is your readiness, momentum, and desire for movement. You're emotionally ready, and part of you wants things to finally move forward. Stay open, but don't rush. Speed doesn't equal alignment. Let energy come towards you now. All right. The external influences. We have the Five of Cups. The meaning behind this is grief, regret, emotional residue from past loss. Someone around you or the energetic echo of a past connection still carries disappointment or remorse. You are not responsible for someone else's healing. Compassion doesn't require re-entry. Cards on both sides are beating me up today. All right. In the hopes and fears, we have the Seven of Cups. The meaning is confusion, illusions, too many emotional possibilities. You hope for magic, but fear choosing wrong again. Clarity comes from behavior, not potential. Choose what's consistent, not what's dazzling. All right, last but not least, in the outcome, we have the Three of Cups. This is joy, celebration, emotional community, and yes, sometimes a love that begins in friendship or shared joy. This is light, warm, happy love, not heavy or dramatic. Let love feel easy again. You're not meant for struggle type love anymore. All right, this spread says you've already left what couldn't meet you. You're done overgiving. You're emotionally ready, but no longer desperate. What's coming is lighter, mutual, and joyful. This is the kind of love that feels like I don't have to convince you, you see me. And honestly, that's long overdue. When I come back from my talk, we'll discuss why, just like last week, this week we again had 6 of one suit, but this time it was the cups. So we'll talk about the 6 cups in that reading. You can come back now. I just feel like I'm just getting back tonight.
You didn't see it in the chat, but I was tracking as you were doing the cards.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting smacked tonight all over the damn place.
Well, not just you, but they are so in alignment.
I know. Like, what?
And I love how the Fool came out right at the beginning of February with everything that's transitioning and changing and coming up.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. But then again, you know, what better way to get a birthday present than that way, right?
There goes. I'm a whiny man.
Even though it was yesterday.
Well, yeah. I was supposed to be born today. I'll tell you the disgusting story real quick that my mom used to tell people, because I was due on February 2nd. I was a day early, obviously, but because today is Groundhog's Day, she used to tell people that I was going to come out and see my shadow and then go back in for another 6 weeks and not be born until April.
That's not disgusting. That's actually quite funny.
Anyway.
For Bonnie. Okay.
There you go, Mom. That one's for you.
She got one. That's good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
All right. This time, I mean it. I do. We got Lauren BRT and Nikki coming up with yesterday. And this time, I mean it.
Okay.
Okay? Well, I'm not playing this time. I'm not screwing up. Now I just have to play the right song.
Well, that would be good.
And then closing up the set, we're going to hear from Mel Wave once again, this time with Condi, with Somewhere Only We Know. So, let's get the music going. Since I figure out where I'm going to put it. Okay, we're going to do it here.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks that though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly.
Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say.
I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday.
Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday,
love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on.
So tell me when you gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin.
I came across a fallen tree. I felt the branches up and looking at me.
Is this the place we used to love? Is this the place that I've been dreaming of?
Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on.
So tell me when you gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin.
And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything. So why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know. Oh, simple thing, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on.
So tell me when you gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin.
And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything. So why don't we go? So why don't we go? Oh, this could be the end of everything. So why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know.
Somewhere only we know.
Andy, Melwave.
2 more for your list.
Damn.
I'm just gonna be crying all night long tonight. Holy
Oh,
crap, you guys.
just wait.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Don't forget, guys, that I do
My
upload
lupin
this.
chicken.
I upload these shows over onto Zeno.fm under the podcast so that you can listen to all of the songs just in case we don't loop all of them. But you can go back anytime and listen to them, get the messages that you need. Because you never know. You might go back to listen to them, and that's the messages you need that day.
I mean, all the music has had messages in it today, too. Like, big time. That fits so well with the readings.
Yeah, it did.
So
Yeah, it did. But, wow. And Nikki with Florent BRT.
so pretty.
Oh, each and every single version of that song that we have heard on this show or Vision have just been incredible. You guys are just amazing.
Oh, man.
And he's so easy to sing with, too. I mean, you got to admit.
Easy to look at, easy to sing with. The whole shamil, shamazel. That was my learning.
Haas and Pfeffer Incorporated. Okay.
You know, I didn't try to say that. I wasn't going to try to cross that one right now.
Do you know what Haas and Pfeffer is?
I did know Because I remember hearing this before.
It's rabbit stew.
I did hear that.
And you remember hearing it because it was from a Bugs Bunny cartoon.
Oh, yeah. Hey, learn all kinds of stuff from Bugs Bunny and Laverne and Shirley. I used to love to watch Laverne and Shirley and Happy Days because they were filmed supposedly in Milwaukee, which was where I was from, and I thought it was just the coolest thing ever when I was little. Happy Days was on every. That was the biggest thing, to get to sit down and watch Happy Days and Laverne and Shirley, and I think it was on Friday nights. It was the best.
No. Even though when it first started, I was too young to remember it, but I enjoyed watching the replays.
I was not.
Syndication.
I was not. I watched it in front of the TV on the Friday nights when it would come on, waiting all week for the show.
All right. Perhaps I should.
You should do your thing. Yep.
Perhaps I should chat with them for a moment. See you shortly.
Bye.
Week of change. With no regrets. A little late, better late than never, but the topic for Phoenix Talks this week is living in regret. And the theme of the readings tonight fell right in line with that. Are you? Are you? Are there decisions that you've made in your life that you wish you could turn back the clock and go change? Sorry, you can't. You just can't. Do you want to sit there? Do you want to stay there? Do you want to stay where you are and watch other people move forward? And then you regret because you missed your chance again. Find the momentum. Find your spark. Find what drives you. It's there. You're going to second guess yourself, question, am I doing the right thing? This is scary. God, this is uncomfortable. I don't like this. I feel you. Hours, days, networking, pushing through, overextending, pushing away, isolating. Lack of reciprocity, censorship. Just a few of the things I'm releasing personally to help you understand that message tonight. Leaving one thing that you're used to, comfortable with, don't want to leave the relationships or the networking or whatever applies in your situation, to go and do something new. It's scary. But if you feel it in your bones that you're making the right move, if you know that you don't align with where you're at, you have your answer. Whether it's messy, whether it's easy, you have your answer. Do you need more? Nah. I think that's enough.
Every single thing you listed, we gotta do it. I gotta do it too.
I'm laughing at little Essie. No.
Hidden cameras.
No hidden cameras anymore.
So many of us are going through the same thing right now in different areas of our lives, but they're coming out in the same lessons. We're learning the same lessons, but just through different avenues. Anyway, yeah, I'll talk more when it's my turn. I'll shut up now.
Well, I chose very specifically tonight the song I want to play now, because you don't find friendships like this very often. At least ones that don't last this long, through thick, through thin, through bullshit, through passive-aggressive attacks. And recovery. But some friendships stick around. For good. Unlimited. Just look at me. I'm limited. And just look at you. You can do all I couldn't do, Linda. So now it's up to you, for both of us. Now it's up to you.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we all lead to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet off from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind of the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better, but because I knew you,
because I knew you,
I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for.
but then I guess we know there's plenty to share,
And none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Do believe I have been changed for the better.
and because I knew you,
Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed for
Happy birthday.
That was a really horrible thing to do to me right before I had to talk.
Sorry.
Oh, man. I've never heard that before. What a beautiful song.
You haven't heard that? Oh my God.
No, so not only you're getting a whole yeah, I never heard that before.
That's from Wicked.
I figured that out even before they said it. I did figure that out, but thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh.
And for those listening that don't recognize the voice, that was one of my favorite singers in the last 8.5 years to sing with, Rosita _Karen, with
She's amazing.
an E-R-E. R-R-E, actually. But I love singing with her.
Put that in the loop so I can cry some more.
Oh my goodness. You're going to have to send me the list. Anyway.
I know, it's going to be a big list today. Show.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. Start thinking about who wants readings for after the next set, but I'm going to give her the floor now.
All right. Okay. All right, let me grab these. Let me grab these notes real quick on those cups. It's just a brief little thing that all right. So, like last week when we had all the wands, the fire, this week we've got all the cups, which is the water, which is the emotion. So why are 6 cups showing up in one reading? Well, when 6 cups show up, it means that you're choosing an emotional life chapter. Old attachment patterns are being released. Finally, your heart is recalibrating its standards. This happens when you've done deep emotional healing. You're no longer willing to bypass feelings for connection. Love is becoming less about survival and more about resonance. Cups dominate when love shifts from "can I make this work" to "does this nourish me?" You're not being tested. You're being initiated into a more emotional, sovereign version of love. Okay, so just right in line with everything that Micah talked about and what the readings were about today, and the songs and everything, and how he talked about letting go and moving on and being scary in more like career type things. We guys will always talk about love, and it's so fitting for me right now because God, I've spent like almost 7 months in this place of just trying to figure out why, wanting closure, and waiting for someone to show up at the door with an apology that it's not coming. It's not coming. I mean, the thing is that we don't realize, and I mean, I'll admit, I used my birthday yesterday as like just had to have like a cutoff for myself of some sorts. But it was like, after all the time and effort and stuff I did for him on his birthday, if he doesn't at least reach out and say happy birthday to me, I'm done. I'm letting this shit go. I heard nothing. And that just, tells me the type of person that he is. And that tells me what I have been hiding from for so long. And that is these people, not just the people, but the career, the relationships, and money and everything else that we go through. The very minute we meet them, we kind of start fantasizing about what they're going to mean to us, what they're going to be, who they're going to be, what our expectations are from the very beginning, especially if we're empathic and if we're attachment. We have some attachment disorders. Like I do believe that I have anxious attachment disorder. And if you're dealing with those kinds of things, you start doing it right away, and you start attaching yourself immediately, and you start fantasizing immediately about how it's going to turn out, how it's going to be, who they are as a person. You take little pieces of good and you create this fantasy of everything being sunshine and roses, and it's not. 90% of it's not so great. And you're taking that little 10% and you're turning it into this non-existent fantasy. And for months after it's over, you're still feeding off those fantasies in your head, thinking that they're going to show up and apologize or whatever, thinking you're going to get closure. And then it reminded me of something that I read recently, and that's all I have to say. The lies were the closure. The manipulation was the closure. The abandoning you was the closure. And that's all the closure you need. It's time to take care of you and move on to the good things that are coming, because that love is coming. It's coming to you. I know it's coming to me. I will feel it one day. And in the meantime, I will love myself, and I will never accept anything less than what I deserve ever again. Period. And that's all she said. I had to say
That's all.
That's all.
That's all.
Love you too, Heather. You guys are awesome. Now that's what she said. Just reading the chat. Crazy chat, people.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, they got me thunderstruck. Oh, I win.
Beat me to it. And you only beat me to it because I was doing production stuff off to the side.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Whatever. Sure.
I'll let you have that one.
Thanks.
But you know that it's crawling under my skin.
I'd let you have that. That is just one of my favorite songs of all times. I cannot wait to hear this song. If it's the Linkin Park song, ooh, this is a good.
It is. And you're going to hear it a few more times because we have a few more. Not tonight.
Yeah, joins on this. I can't wait. I love this song. Okay.
But tonight, well, before that, we're going to hear Thunderstruck with Karen May and Hathery. And it's my personal favorite version of this song that I did when I got Jinx challenged by Absolute John to do it. So it's that version, if you guys know which one I'm talking about. So I can't wait to hear what these two did with it.
Cool.
And then we will close up the set with Jonathan and Ailey Music doing Crawling. So we grab the music, grab a scene, and make you gags. Thunderstruck.
First time singing with you, man. Thanks for opening. Let's make this epic.
Fears inside me that pulls beneath the surface, consuming, confusing. It's like a self-control I fear is never ending, controlling. I can't seem to find myself again. My walls and closing in.
Without a sense of confidence, I'm convinced that there's just too much pressure to take.
I felt this way before, so insecure. Crawling in my skin, these words they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real.
Discomfort endlessly has pulled itself upon me, distracting, reacting. Against my will I stand beside my own reflection. It's haunting how I can't seem to find myself again. My walls are closing in.
Without a sense of confidence I can resist, so that's too much pressure to take.
I felt this way before, so insecure. Crawling in my skin, these wounds they will not heal. Fear is how I fall, confusing what is real. Something inside me that pulls beneath the surface, consuming. This lack of self-control, fear is never ending, controlling, confusing what is real.
Wow, Jonathan and Ailey Music. Whoa.
Those were two killer songs right there, man.
Yes, they were.
That
And
was great, Jonathan. I'm very, very critical when it comes to Linkin Park, I must say. And that was pretty damn good.
yeah. And I'm pretty critical of harmonies.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to say that while many people, and he is brave for trying those, Ailey Music, he was very brave for trying that line of harmony because it shouldn't have worked. But the fact that you were able to sing along the regular melody with those harmonies being so obscure and weird, that combination, and he nailed it. He nailed what he did. It gave me chills, and it takes a lot these days for a song to actually give me chills.
Yeah.
So when you guys were singing together, harmonizing, that was brilliant. And you were amazing. And before that, the epic cyberpunk version of Thunderstruck, which is my all-time favorite version of that.
That was very cool.
Yes. And that was Karen May, also known as High Face Sunflower, over on Smule. And Hathery.
Very cool.
And Hathery disguised her voice. So I'm grateful that I knew that was her singing with, because she chose that octavizer down, and I was like, oh.
That.
That was amazing. Great set. Great set. All right. So we have 4 slots of the 6 taken for tonight, starting with Mr. Jonathan. And I actually have all 4 readings. I'm not doing them all in this set, but I have all 4 readings ready.
I do too. They were easy tonight, man. They just it was easy tonight.
I pulled from my other card slapping deck. but it's dreamier. The Shaman's Oracle. Starting off, Jonathan, falling angel rather. You are being cautioned now not to fall asleep or go unconscious. You have been flying about the strife and suffering of the world in angelic bliss. However, you risk being seduced by the beauty and comfort of your situation and losing track of your aspirations, your wings. As you fall, you pick up speed, heading toward the trees below and a possible nasty landing. Remember that all you need do to stop being a falling angel is spread your wings to halt your descent and then find an updraft again. Do not be seduced by the fallen angels, your supposed friends and companions who are ready to use you for their pleasure and have only their own interests in mind. As you soar once more in flight, receive the gift of the falling angel as an invitation to study the forest from above the trees. In other words, to analyze your situation from a higher perspective. Oh, there's that word again. Without being entangled in its thorny branches. Once you understand what needs to be done, head back to your lofty heights and stand by for the right moment. Action you take now may backfire. Stay conscious and wait until you are guided to change. You will know when the time is right.
All right, my dear. I think that you listened a bit last week because the situation, I feel like this is involving the situation from last week, but you got the 10 of cups and the 4 of wands. Your peace and harmony is coming back. And this goes along with what he just said, and you're going to get to that place because you're going to put some hard work in. Everything he just said. It's time for you to get to work. Plant those seeds and get started on that harvest.
Yes.
Yes. What she said.
What she said. All right, little Essie. You're up. You're welcome. Little Essie has Straddling World. When the Straddling Worlds card shows up, it's an invitation to get used to living with one foot in your old world and one foot in the new. There's no going back to the way things once were, and what will be is not yet fully here. You must find the delicate balance that can bring you delight as you relish the past and all your memories, along with awe as you glimpse the astonishing and exciting future. Do not wait for applause. Move on quietly, humbly, invisible to others. This card brings an invitation to begin not only a new chapter, but a new book in your life. Do not break the news to anyone. Let people be as surprised as you are as you reinvent yourself. Make sure you are not just a slightly improved and more polished version of a dated and obsolete you. Birth yourself into someone original. Do not feel like you have to explain yourself or be understood by anyone. Become a mystery, even unto yourself. Gaze into the mirror one morning and be pleasantly surprised. Straddling Worlds invites you to become a true wizard, not one who performs magic tricks, but one who has mastered the dance between the visible and the invisible worlds, between the realms of form and formlessness. You are the birther of new ideas, of original and sustainable ways of being in the world.
Yes, you are the birther of new ideas and creative. But there he is, Mr. Page of Cups. He's the birther of the creative. But what are you holding on to right now that you shouldn't be holding on to? I feel like I feel when I look at this, okay, normally the 7 of Cups is about choices and it's about, temptations and stuff like that. But I'm feeling more right now like this is more about thoughts. Too many different directions, like too many different possible outcomes of a situation or something like that. But I'm getting this, it's reminding me so, but I'm getting that part of that is because you're holding on to something that you need to let go of. So think about that, and then get to work on that new creative process.
And stop straddling worlds. Move forward. Definitely move forward. All right. We got Rocker Stacy M_RND and Big Al coming up with The One I Love from REM. And then closing up the set, we got Mizzy Amelia and Electric Elite with November Rain. You were going to say something and I interrupted.
Oh, I was just going to say add Nikki to your list. If you didn't see
Add Nikki? Yeah. I did not, but I will. Okay. No worries. Oh, you are so welcome, little Essie.
You're welcome.
All right. Here we come. I don't know that Rocker Stacy has been on this show yet, but...
Not sure. Can't remember, really.
I can't either. So let me introduce you.
Here we go.
This one goes out to the one I love. The one I love. This one goes out to the one I've left behind. A simple prop to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I've left behind. A simple prop to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I love. The one I love. This one goes out to the one I've left behind. Another prop has occupied my time. This one goes out to the one I love. Not bad for a first try. One shot, too.
I really don't know this.
That's my B. I'm going to have to reload that in. We'll come back after.
I was like, no, why did it stop? It was so good.
Because
it's okay.
Because it just kind of happened.
It is what it is.
These things, they happen.
Things happen.
You want to go ahead and, while I'm re-uploading, move to the Bubble Kitten reading?
Bubble Kittens. Where's my glasses? Where's my reading for you? Okay. No, Mia, now's not a good time. Now it's not a good time. All right, so this is kind of self-explanatory in the beginning. It's a 5 of Cups in reverse. I mean, either way, upright, reverse, this card is loss and despair and deep wounding. It doesn't get good. This one doesn't get better. We know this. We know you're dealing with that, and part of it is things that were hidden from you, things that you didn't realize, things that you're starting to realize now because this kind of came out sideways. You're starting to pick up and you're starting to realize things weren't exactly as they seemed. But, you kind of knew that too. And the reality is it doesn't matter anymore. It's time to be practical. Be the Queen of Pentacles. It's time to start realizing your worth. It's time to let go of all those things that I was talking about in my talk. All those fantasies that we made up in our heads that we held on to that were never true. The reality is that you were deeply wounded. And it's time. And I almost don't even want to show this card to you because I'm like, I don't want to see it either because it's starting to feel like a lot of hermiting at this point. It's gone on for a long time. And I'm ready to come out of it. And I know you're getting closer to being ready to come out. But what we got to do is we got to be practical. It takes however long it takes.
So look up at the stars in the sky. When you look up into the velvety dark blanket of the night sky covering the vast expanse of space, can you count all the stars twinkling above? Can you imagine that you are only glimpsing a teeny sliver of what is actually there? This is the domain of limitless possibility, of the never-ending sea of potential that you yourself are made of and have now at your disposal. Your life right now is alive with possibility and needs your clear focus to hone in on what avenue of exploration most calls to you. It's time to choose and not be distracted by the sheer magnitude of what may be. Be here now. Gather your thoughts and your most cherished dreams. Focus on the brightest star in your never-ending sky and take small steps, small movements toward calling this glittering potential into reality. If you can imagine this and hold that vision, you will summon all the celestial helpers and guides to aid you in bringing it into fruition. Keep your focus on the essence of potential rather than the form of it. The universe has its own ideas of how best to serve you and all of us at the same time. Trust this as fact rather than theory, and you ought not act surprised when your dreams come true, for they surely will. Exactly how you need them to. And sometimes it'll be in the cold November rain.
Okay, I really don't know this.
Never mind the darkness, we still can find a way. Yeah, nothing lasts forever in old November rain.
That was abrupt.
Yeah. I'm busy laughing at the chat. Yeah, he look pretty.
Yeah, he pretty.
He pretty. You right, Heather. He pretty.
I could stare at those eyes for a while.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone do Axl Rose better than Axl Rose. But man, he sounded just like him. It was crazy.
I knew when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah. Even though I have to say, they call that the short version. Do you know that the original is 9 minutes long?
Oh yeah, that was why you didn't hear me before the show when I was writing a list out. I asked you if you needed a bathroom break at the end of the show or something.
Nope, didn't see that. Mizzy and Electric Elite with November Rain. That was incredible. And, I was thinking and I had a feeling, accidents, things don't just happen. I mean, we could say, well, no, it's just a coincidence. No. There was too much hermit message in that song.
That Bubble Kittens needed to hear right after that message.
Yes. I mean, literally right after. And, the great thing about readings for anybody watching is that even if a specific person asks for a reading, there is always trickle down effect. If it resonates with you, it was meant for you to hear as well. And I know a lot of people need to hear that.
100%.
And before all of that, we had rocker Stacy M_RND with Big Al. And the one I love from REM. It's one of my favorite songs. That takes me back to high school, freshman year.
I'm sure I was quite a bit older than that, like college age or something, I'm sure. I don't remember.
If you went to college, you might have been graduating or close to it.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right. I didn't go to college until I was in my 30s, so. Wasn't then.
Well, okay. Bye. All right. Since we had that foul up, let's go ahead and do Hathery's and Nikki's before we get into the last full set. All right. And Hathery has one of my old friends that has come up quite a few times in the last week. Winter's Dream. Oh, the Winter's Dream is a summons to go within. Your life force longs to turn inward. Oh, more hermit message, just in case you were missing it. Like the sap of trees returning to the roots, cast your gaze toward the deep and hidden places in your heart. Come to rest again in the sanctuary and safety of your soul and be at peace, basking in your crystalline clarity in that quiet place. This is not hibernation. Do not fall asleep. Take your quiet, wakeful nature with you into stillness and know that you are replenishing your life force. Trust that the deeply buried seeds inside your soul. Sorry, they are so eloquent, it's hard to say. The ones you planted even before you were born are stirring softly, ready to awaken with the spring. But do not try to rouse them early. Instead, surrender to the quiet of winter's dream. It can lull you into a slumber where you can lose consciousness and become caught in a nightmare. Awaken. Awaken! Find that easy return to wakefulness that brings you clarity. This is the time to set your priorities in order, yet not act on any of them. Allow the clarity and transparency that comes with winter's dream to permeate your heart and soul. The time for action will come later. Remember that all things are born of dreams, and your task is to wake up within the dream to lucidly guide it to your chosen destination.
Heathery. I literally don't even have to tell you the card. I could just show you the cards if you know yourself. Okay. Oh, is this 6 or 7? It's a 7. I knew it was a 7. Okay, 7 of Wands. Fights, arguments, issues, defensiveness because you feel like you're at a disadvantage. Yeah, no, why? Why though? Because you're focused on some bad memories right now. And if you're like everybody else, we're all going through this right now. So hopefully this is getting close to the end of it. We're getting closer. You're shedding, okay? But you're holding on to some bad memories. And how are you going to deal with those bad memories and you're going to heal yourself. You're going to take the time, you're going to face those memories, you're going to heal them. And how are you going to do that? Well, you got everything you need. It's all right there inside of you, and you already know what you have to do. And you already know what it is you're focusing on. Go ahead and shed that stuff. Use your magician. You've got everything you need right there. Heal. Heal!
And you know, something that I just realized is that in 2 weeks' time, from tonight, it will be Chinese New Year with the Zodiac. So we will literally be able to celebrate the final shedding of the skin of the snake and entering into the year of the horse, and we can celebrate that.
Absolutely.
There's some song inspiration for you guys to plan on 2 weeks from tonight to send some celebration songs, things that proclaim you, that you want to just shout from the rooftops about yourself and where you want to go, who you want to be, what you want to release. Yes.
Let's get some empowerment up your next 2 weeks from tonight. And it's your birthday.
And it's Nikki's birthday. Oh, she's a cusp Aquarius. Speaking of Nikki.
Yep.
Oh, you ready for that blank slate? Because you got Covenant. You are being invited now by the universe to enter into a sacred contract. The Covenant card may be a call to recognize that an ancient agreement you made with Spirit needs to be renewed, or canceled and torn up. Is an opportunity showing up right now that is full of promise, but you are unable to sign and seal the deal and commit to it. The reason is that it needs to be elevated to a sacred covenant. A covenant must be founded on the truth, not your truth or his truth or her truth, but a greater truth that takes the destiny of all into account. The covenant is not about your agenda only. Spirit must be invited to come to the table as a guarantor of the good faith of all and to ensure that the direction you are embarking in will be for the greater good. It's important that you understand what you are signing up for. Be sure to read the fine print so as not to commit to something you will soon regret or that will compromise your integrity. Do not hesitate to put all your own cards on the table so that your motives and desires are transparent, and nothing is left in darkness. When shadow elements remain hidden, the covenant breaks down and becomes a contract with an unspoken dark side that is inevitably fulfilled.
All right. Are you feeling this kind of about sideways? This is the King of Cups. Are you feeling a little distracted and it's getting you a little hot-headed in some areas potentially?
Not Nikki.
Not Nikki, never. Got to get that to get yourself back into that space of gentleness and calm. What do we got to do? Everything in moderation and become rational, cautious. this came out this came out sideways too. And I know because sideways, this is like you're between timid and unreliable and rational and cautious. I know you're not timid. I know you're not unreliable. So I'm trying to figure out something. I don't know. You're overindulging in something. This is where the temperance, if you're overindulging in something that is causing this, and we got to get you back to calm.
She knows what it is.
I know she knows what it is. I don't know.
Part of me feels her growling across seas.
You wouldn't growl on me the day after my birthday, would you?
No, but she'd growl at herself. Oh, somebody save me.
Me from myself.
We got Rockin' Cherry coming up with Save Me. And then, what a great song to end our submissions for tonight before we get to the last closing song. And I purposefully saved this song for last in our submissions from you guys. Hathery's You Gotta Be. Because it just fit. But first, Lord, somebody, anybody,
heal me.
Save me. Save me.
That too.
1, 2, 3.
Shattered my hopes and my dreams. Oh, I'm a lost cause. I'm so damaged beyond all repair. Life has shattered my hopes, my dreams.
Listen as your day unfolds. Challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. Stand up and be counted. Don't be ashamed to cry. You gotta be bound. You gotta be bold. You gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard. You gotta be tough. You gotta be stronger. All I know, love will save the day. Hell, what your mother said. Read the books your father read. Try to solve the puzzles in your own sweet time. Some may have more cash than you. Others take a different view. My, oh my, yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. Time asks no questions, it goes on without you, leaving you behind if you can stand the pace. The world keeps on spinning, can't stop if you try to. This time it's danger staring you in the face. Remember, listen as your day unfolds. Challenge what the future holds. Try and keep your head up to the sky. Lovers, they may cause you tears. Go ahead, release your fears. My, oh my, yeah, yeah. You gotta be bad, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day. You gotta be bound, you gotta be bold, you gotta be wiser. You gotta be hard, you gotta be tough, you gotta be stronger. You gotta be cool, you gotta be calm, you gotta stay together. All I know, love will save the day.
What the
All these
heck?
abrupt endings. All these abrupt endings. Oh my God. Bad Smule people. Bad Smule people. Uploading.
Almost caught me
Bad
dancing.
uploading. I know, right? Oh, Heather, that was awesome.
That was
And the
adorable.
harmonies, perfect. It was so good. And I apologize to everybody on Zeno. I get to download the audio from here and fix it because I forgot to mute. So they heard me shuffling for the last card. Whoops. Sorry.
Please.
Apologies.
I'm stuck like this permanently. I was told as long as I smile, I look like I'm in my 40s. So I have to permanently smile for the rest of my life. Can you get a smile permanently tattooed on your face?
You could, Joker.
Oh yeah, let's not do that.
But Heather, that was amazing.
Oh, that was so good, and it had me
Really
smiling.
wish I really wish they had finished the upload.
Right? Not ended so weirdly. Very cool.
It's just not nice.
No, it's not.
Mm-mm.
Very good though.
But before that, we had Rock and Cherry bearing his soul with "Save Me." I felt that one.
Yeah, deeply. He felt it. That's why we felt it. That was awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And I realized that one of our live audience members is another Aquarian,
Oh yeah.
and her birthday is today. Miss Bubble Kittens.
Oh shoot! And I knew that. I completely forgot. That's right.
Yes,
welcome
welcome to the 40s Club.
That felt like days ago when I just posted that this morning. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Happy
see,
birthday.
I remember I was reminded that I had forgotten because Facebook just sent me one of those shameful reminders saying, you haven't posted yet. There's still time. And I'm just like, oh, God. I told her this morning.
It's funny. I usually get about as many responses like when you thank everybody, like tag everybody that says that say thank you for all the birthday wishes, and then there's like 40 more underneath that. Oops, forgot. Let me just add one real quick.
I love everybody that sends them out, and I don't do that. I try and answer each one individually.
I tried, but there was like 140 some. So I was like, I did at least like, or, thank everyone, but I did, very few of them got personal thank yous because there was a lot.
I do all of them as they come in, or as I see them. I do them all, and I go back several times during the day and check.
I should, but man.
No. So my Saturday's gonna be busy this week.
See, that's right. By the time we're here next week, he'll be a year older.
I'll be 53.
53.
53. What kind of tree you gonna be, 50?
Thanks a lot, Nikki Lou. One of my best friends forgot about me. I'm just kidding.
That's all right. She's been too busy with those sacred contracts. So
that's right. That's right. You ain't got to worry about it. I'm just totally teasing. I swear half the people that you get a birthday wish from are people you don't even know. So it's like that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm mistaken. I was trying to be nice, even though.
Oh no. She's only 49. We're sorry. Oh, she is 40. You said 40s.
I said 40.
Welcome to the 40s club, didn't you, though? Like she's turning.
It's her last year of the 40s club. I'm sorry.
Nikki's the one who's turning 40.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
We just let her.
I don't know why in my mind it was like, oh, we got two turning 40. But looking at the age of your kids, that would have just been creepy.
Yeah, that would have been a
little
little
weird.
Now that
I think about it.
But if Nikki Lou,
Stephanie.
phone at 8 a.m. She did actually. She was the second text I got. I did get one from my son like right after midnight. So, but she was the first one in the morning that I did get. So you're right. I think.
I know I was second.
Yeah.
And I did it live. I actually paused.
Oh, so okay? Yes, his was late. Yes, hers was the first morning, like when I had gone to sleep and got up in the morning that I actually.
Yeah. 12:13 to be exact.
Yeah, that was right about you and Joshua about the same time. Yeah. That's a tradition in our family. Like I do that to my kids still exactly at midnight. I send them a birthday text every year, even though they're pushing 30s and.
Well, unfortunately, I was born in the middle of the night, so my mother for years has been like, I would wish you a happy birthday when it actually was, but I'm not staying up that late.
Mike, you sang happy birthday this morning, so you get a pass. There you go. There you go. Oh, gosh.
All right. Do you have one final message? Because I have one after you.
I have a pretty telling one for today. Do I believe I am worthy? Mm-hmm. You are worthy. You are deserving. You are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life that you dreamt of. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Today's soul action for a big goal or dream you have. Ask yourself, do I feel worthy of this? And then tell yourself, I am worthy of it all.
So burn with intention. Energy is not endless, yet out of loyalty, guilt, or habit, you've poured yourself into cracked vessels. Remember, your presence is never owed, but an offering, and no one deserves your depletion. You are allowed to change your mind, to walk away, to realign. So be intentional with your light. Devote your essence to what fuels your becoming and draw you deeper into expansion.
Amen to that. What was the name of that card again?
Burn with intention.
Okay. That's going to be the name of the show.
Hey, it fits. It does fit. I was trying to actually no. It was one of those when I shuffled. I went to separate it and it flipped over, and I was like, okay, well, I guess that's the one. And
I guess that's the one.
I didn't even have to shuffle. That's how we know.
Yep.
But that's our show tonight. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much for checking us out. Be sure to subscribe, like, do all the things, as they say over in the TT world that I left. But do all.
Yeah, y'all go join my YouTube. It's kind of sad over there, and it needs to get some of that stuff needs to get pushed out, and it won't get pushed out until the.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are subscribed to me, but click on the link to go over to the messengers and click subscribe over there as well. Click the notification bell. Click a like. Give us more likes over if you enjoyed the show, because that helps push us out so that more people can enjoy your amazing voices.
Go to the Lunaria one. That's the one I need to get boosted because I ain't got nobody over there. So go over there and get that boosted so we can get some of the Illuminate messages and stuff.
Absolutely. Lunaria 555.
That's right.
And tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon, I'll be back with Brindle's Vision at noon. Tomorrow night, there will be a replay of The Rewind. And that Heathery will pick one of the previous shows of the Rock Rewind. I always have trouble saying that word.
I know. I don't know what it is, but I
Rewind. You know, I always want to put the W first, but that'll be at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Here's your reminder, Heathery. But and then Wednesday, Reverend Diane and I will be back with Phoenix Talks, and this week we're talking about living in regret. I just finished the song today, and it's intense. But then I don't know if Will Iomi will be back Wednesday night over on Rise Radio for Honky Tonk Heaven. I'll let you know by then. Thursday is the Core at 11 a.m., and that's when the Collective Oracle Reading Evolution, the three co-founders of Rise Awakenings, will bring you a unique and unplanned message. Friday morning, Lunaria will be back at 11 a.m. with Illuminate, and that's our week. So enjoy the rest of your evening, your day, whenever you watch this. Those in the live chat, thank you so much for being with us. And
love you guys.
And, circling back to the original message of the show of tonight, when you feel like you just can't get anywhere, like no matter what you do, you're just stuck. Well, give it one more try.
people on the street. I'm looking out for angels, just trying to find some peace. And I think it's time that you let me know. So if you love me, say you love me. But if you don't, just let me go. 'Cause teacher, there are things that I don't want to learn. For the last one I had made me cry. So I don't want to learn to hold you, touch you. Think that you're mine, so ain't no joy for an uptown boy whose teacher has told him goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. But you were just a stranger, and I was at your feet. I didn't feel the danger, now I feel the heat. And that look in your eyes telling me no. It's when you think that you love me, know that you need me. I wrote this song, I know it's wrong, just let me go. A teacher, there are things that I don't want to learn. Oh, the last one I had made me cry. So I don't want to learn to hold you, touch you. Think that you're mine, there ain't no joy for an uptown boy whose teacher has told him goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. So when you say that you need me, that you'll never leave me, I know you're wrong, you're not that strong, let me go. And teacher, there are things that I still have to learn. But the one thing I have is my pride. So I don't want to learn to hold you, touch you. Think that you're mine, so ain't no joy for an uptown boy who just isn't willing to try. soul inside. Maybe just one more try.
Hey, this is BrindleWolf.
And I'm Lunaria.
You're listening to Rise Awakenings, part of the Rise Radio Network where advice meets action.
We're here to spark your growth, lift your spirit, and help you crush your potential.
Rise awakening, hear the call. Through the static, we break the wall. Your station, your voice, where dreams awaken inside. Rise awakening, now is the time.
Rise Awakenings. Let's rise together.